Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords, the new look Camp Nou at its best. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this, Peter. A great all-round midfielder who loves to just hold those central positions.
And a trailblazer, one of those modern-day playmakers, all action, covers so much ground, doesn't he? More than just a number 10.
He does. I mean, he does so many things well in his game that he's respected throughout the world.
Okay.
And he whips it in, cleared without hesitation. Now it's Berbatov. And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking for the run. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bergkamp, can he get on the end of this? And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
I think so.
Messi, great defending, strong and determined. Ball is over the line. Now it's Stoichkov, aimed beyond the defence. Searching pass he's played there. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Stojkovic. And here's Stoichkov. And it's Wilshere. Can he get it through? Nakata. Berbatov.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nakata is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Quarter of an hour played. And that's a good ball. And he's there to clear it. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Batistuta. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's a sharp little ball here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
He has been given... Messi with a real chance here.
Substitutions taking
And we
place.
have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Messi! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. And he's gone looking for safety. Looking to play in it. Real chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Batistuta. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Stojkovic. Nakata. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Costa Curta. Adda can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Messi. Adda.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Referee has just said play on. Hazard. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Really well played, he read that perfectly.
Chiellini tries to clear. Bergkamp. Now, can they get him away? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov. Well timed, excellent interception. Approaching the half-hour mark. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And this is Batistuta. And it's Bergkamp. Good running, strong and decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead!
Why?
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, some tackle that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Wilshere. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played. Nicked it back promptly. Szoboszlai. Bergkamp. That is ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for options for movement. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Stoichkov. And this is Messi. Knocks it into space. Shoots! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Jorginho. That's a little off target. Van Dijk is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's lofted through here. Now it's Stoichkov, and here's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. It's a searching pass. And he cuts out the supply. Wilshere. Nicely weighted ball. Stoichkov! Big moment! Massive goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Go.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Stoichkov caresses it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jorginho. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now it's Stoichkov. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Stoichkov. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that'll be the final action of
Right
the
now
first
it's
half.
half time, and let's see
Barcelona
the
come roaring
statistics.
back in quite some style. We've
So
got a
sometimes
very
it's
different
3-3.
game now.
Hello everybody.
Sorry,
And we are coming to the break.
2003
One
and
half.
2022.
been pulsating and
Sales
building up for
Sudo
me.
tackle
We're
for
actually
3
headed for
interception,
a
6
potential classic if this
22,
carries
16
on.
passes.
This is insanely
Pretty good
good.
for me, and also
Barcelona
for
are leading
but his
2-1, but things
first
are
rate
very
was
much in the
quite a
balance
little
here.
bit of shortage. Pulse is equivalent, offside is not. Okay, let's 1 second half. Okay.
Substitution.
He's playing for
That gets things going for the second half.
and another attack.
And this is Stoichkov. That'll do under the circumstances. Stoichkov couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact
Why,
he's
why,
trying to
why,
make a
why,
difference,
why?
and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Bergomi. Del Piero providing an outlet on that flank. And there's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Del Piero probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Bergomi. And it's Stojkovic. Stojkovic! Well, that looks a decent ball. Now that's well seen too. Barcelona finding their passes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bergomi. And he's forced to go back. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Wilshere attempts a clearance. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Del Piero. And Batistuta! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Number 9, Gabriel Batistuta.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now he's got space here. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, easy pickings there. Nakata. Del Piero tries to play it through. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. And back to the goalkeeper. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And he's intervened well there. Stojkovic. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Bergomi. And it's Wilshere. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He has a look up. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Ball on the spot, can he? And they've turned it round! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
The goal scorer for Manchester United.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That's an imaginative pass. That looks a good ball through. Batistuta! That is decidedly lacking.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's been given away. Jorginho for Wilshere. And it's Stojkovic. And that was nowhere near his best. Probing pass. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Stojkovic. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Del Piero. Now it's Nakata. Oh, that's well spotted. Ochoa with the clearance. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Jorginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot a goal! It's in! And look at
Come
his
back,
joy!
come back, come
Is
back,
this
come
not
back.
why we love the game? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
The goal scorer for Barcelona. After
Barcelona
76
choosing
minutes
to make
is
the first change.
number
Well, for me,
18.
this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
23.
So all square and not for the first
Coming on the
time.
field is
You've got to commend that,
number
Peter. It's the
11,
perfect response
Neymar.
to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the
He's tried one! They want to be quick to recover this.
That's dangerous, guys. That was so dangerous.
substitution for Barcelona. Number 14, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 10, De Bruyne. Substitution in progress.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Bastoni. Bergkamp. De Bruyne. That has been cut short. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. But he's well tries a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Forward it goes. Well, they've got it again.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking to play him in. And that is expertly dealt with. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He has found the way through. Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Del Piero. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Number 20, Michael
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Neymar, and it's Messi. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, it's come loose. It's a threatening ball. Del Piero, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's Del Piero. That's a sharp pass. Look at the great chance! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
And now I'd just like to read out our
Well,
fan
after all
club
of that,
members
Jim,
who are
what are you
celebrating their
thinking?
birthdays
Well,
today.
there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from
Uh, no campaign. Samare I take not right but a good way. By the lamin
Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. The action has already started. Great vision. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Looking to play him in. Bergomi makes the interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And here's Stoichkov. Stoichkov. Oh, that's fabulous. He can get that clear.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dinks one through. Now it's Del Piero.
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this, Peter. A great all-round midfielder who loves to just hold those central positions.
And a trailblazer, one of those modern-day playmakers, all action, covers so much ground, doesn't he? More than just a number 10.
He does. I mean, he does so many things well in his game that he's respected throughout the world.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And this is Del Piero. That is a crunching tackle. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. First quarter of an hour gone. Now there's a fine ball. Bergomi with the slide tackle there.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Stojkovic. Oh, that's a key interception. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And he takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. That's going to go a long way. Ferdinand. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, it's played into the area. Now it's Stoichkov. And he's there to make the challenge. And it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov. Stoichkov! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That pass has been well intercepted. Stojkovic. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really in.
And Stoichkov! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 23,
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, He's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's in on goal! Van Dijk getting this one clear. Nouri is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining, though.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, no joy this time. And that has been clubbed away. He's a sharp little ball here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely shaped ball. That is good alertness. Hernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp for Szoboszlai, and it's Del Piero. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Nouri. Szoboszlai. Some good work on the right flank here. Corner it is. Barcelona have their second corner now. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Del Piero. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Del Piero! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Del Piero really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Stoichkov.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Nakata. Now it's Stoichkov. Nakata. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nakata. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded...
Del Piero! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Bergomi. Alex Stojkovic. Now, can they get him away? Nakata. And this is Del Piero. Gives it back. And there's the shot! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Barcelona are down to 10 men. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ferdinand with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Azar, Stoichkov, Del Piero. Now it's Stoichkov.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. And he's decided to go for it. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Big chance! Oh, shooting chance! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to...
And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team.
Make sure
I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Defending was strong and firm. And this is Del Piero. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it. Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Del Piero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Beckham. And it's Messi. And it's Azar. Stoichkov showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And Del Piero! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
A case now of complete control.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! Azar. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
In with the challenge. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hernandez. Beckenbauer.
The
It's
attendance for this
Hernandez.
match was 96,026.
Just about up to the hour now. And it's Nakata. No, that's been intercepted. Azar. And Stojkovic. Nakata is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he shoots! Now, in for the pieces! He's got a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Number 9, Gabriel Batistuta.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stoichkov. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And this is Batistuta. Great chance, surely! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 66 minutes is...
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Stoichkov. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Stoichkov. He's tried one! Spectacular from Stoichkov! He's got himself an absolute peach.
After 69
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Well timed, excellent interception. Szoboszlai. Can he get it through? He has a look up. Batistuta! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity.
Substitution
Exactly
for
what's
Barcelona.
required when on the counter-attack.
Number 23, Stojkovic. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Neymar.
Well, it's Batistuta. And they're quick to get it back. It's Nakata! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, he knows he has the ability to...
Del Piero! Oh, there was plenty on that. Hernandez going vertical. Looking for options for movement. Nice looking ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looking for a runner. And that could set him on his way. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And that has been cleared. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that is a little undercooked. Tries to pass it through. Knocks it into space. Oh, what chance! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 79
And
minutes
yes,
is
it's him
number
again.
9, Gabriel Batistuta.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic. Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Stoichkov. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Adda. And here's Stoichkov. Szoboszlai. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Pass is just off target. Beckenbauer. Neymar. Messi running with the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this Batistuta! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Number 9.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 14. Hazard.
And then, oh, he's been shaped to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to
Coming
retrieve
the
it.
field, Number 10.
Oh, terrific
De Bruyne.
save.
Number 9. Batistuta.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. No way through. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aimed beyond the defence. And Batistuta! Oh, he really got hold of that. And he's managed to get rid. Tries to play it through. And here's Batistuta. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Not much subtlety about that challenge. He's beaten the last man. Goes down, but nothing given. De Bruyne. Well, it's Batistuta. Ferdinand, too strong for his opponent there. And this is Messi. He's found a way, and the shot! And again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's the shot! And the counter is on. And it's Messi. That has been cut short. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Just a quick reminder today.
Your reflections then.
Uh, so guys, this is time to say goodbye. দেখা হচ্ছে আগামীকাল খেলা হবে আবার। সবাই একসাথে থাকবো, খেলবো, আড্ডা দেবো, মজা করবো, এটাই। আহ